Thank you, Cameron. On to Project Drive Sober now. Our goal at NBC 26 is to make our roads safer. We've been following several pieces of legislation that could toughen Wisconsin's notoriously lenient drunk driving laws. These proposals are now moving forward. NBC 26's Matt Jarko talks to one family about why those laws are so crucial to this issue.
This week in Madison, lawmakers in an assembly committee will consider bills to toughen the state's drunken driving laws. Advocates on the issue hope those bills can save lives and prevent other families from sharing their stories of heartbreak.
You're in shock, and I was panicking. I can remember just saying, no, 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 not my Austin, not my Austin.
A knock on Sheila Lockwood's door last June would change her life forever.
Two police officers wake me up, or at my front door. They wanted me to sit down, and I wouldn't sit down. I was kind of giving them a hard time. And they said that Austin was gone.
Austin is Lockwood's oldest son, the person she calls the kindest kid you ever met.
Always smiling. He treated everybody the same.
Court documents say Austin was killed as the passenger in an Oneida County car crash. The driver, his friend, Eric Laban. The criminal complaint shows 2 hours after the crash, Laban blew a .117. The officers Lockwood never wanted to see, she now didn't want to leave.
I just felt like when he walked out the door and shut it behind him, it was going to be real. Maybe, I don't know. You don't know what, you don't really know how to prepare yourself.
Lockwood's son was killed. Laban is free on bond.
He crashed and killed my son, and I do look at it as murder.
For Lockwood, the punishment doesn't fit the crime.
I would just hope that we can do something to change laws.
As the case goes through court, Lockwood says every day she tries to do something for Austin. That's included trips to Madison, where she's urged lawmakers to pass tougher laws.
Ask any one of us if we care if the driver claims he made a mistake.
She hopes legislators will soon take action. Laban's punishment is still unknown. Austin's fate is forever decided.
Heartbroken, extremely heartbroken. Stricter laws in place, maybe it may not have happened. Maybe that person's just going to get away with a slap on the wrist. You know, it's frustrating.
Currently in Wisconsin, there is no minimum prison sentence for an OWI homicide. That's one of the bills the Assembly Committee is expected to look at Thursday, the same day Laban will be in court. Matt Jarko, NBC 26.
And Wisconsin remains the only state in the nation where your first OWI is not a criminal offense. Because of that, you don't have to show up to court. But some lawmakers hope to change that this year.
Of all the bills that are out there, this is the bare minimum that we should end up moving forward to say, at the very least, when you drink and drive, you got to show up in court.
Democratic Senator Chris Larson has joined Republican State Rep Jim Ott in pushing to make first-time OWI offenders appear before a judge.
Standing in front of a judge, I think, makes an impact on people that maybe simply sending an attorney to court or putting a payment in the mail maybe wouldn't have.
Under the bill, first-time drunk drivers would be required to appear in court or face a $300 fine. Both lawmakers say in order for any legislation to be successful, it needs public pressure.
Call your legislators and make your voice heard, and that's what we're finding in this legislative session, is we're getting more contacts on these. That's going to determine if they move in the process.
They want to continue the debate in Madison, not just on this bill, but all proposed OWI legislation.
Less drunk driving means safer roads. We all benefit from that.
There are a number of drunk driving bills on the docket this week in Madison. Contact your lawmakers to find out where they stand on the proposed drunk driving legislation. You can find their contact information. Plus, let us know what you think about their proposals. Go to NBC26.com/drivesober.